Hello everybody, this is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo. Today, I'm going to talk a little bit what I found when I went to Hobby Lobby today. So I've been making these mask lanyards and I didn't have any more lobster claw clasps. And so I looked online and found out that Hobby Lobby had a lot of their findings for 50% off. So I took off to the store and I was kind of a bad girl. I just can't go into Hobby Lobby and only get one thing. You know these Christmas ornaments that I made? Guess what they had on sale? So I bought a whole bunch of hearts. So I'll be busy making some ornaments to put into my shop. And then I had to pick up some wooden beads. I love wooden beads. And you know what? I think they'll really make great choker necklaces or some more mask lanyards. Of course, I bought some jump rings, some lobster claw clasps. I even bought these giant ones. These really big lobster claw clasps are really good when you are making a mask lanyard using semi-precious stones because they're a little bit heavier. Bought some more brown beads. I wanted to get some turquoise, but they were out. And then I picked up a whole bunch of these little booklets. Have you ever looked through these booklets? I like to look through here and get ideas. This is really pretty neat. No jewelry, but it just kind of shows you what things you can do with wood beads. I think it's pretty cool. And then look at these. I've actually made necklaces very similar to this. And here's some more ideas and my little waterproof bracelets that I make. I've actually put little beads on them too. They're not very waterproof when you do that though. This one just shows some traditional jewelry ideas and I really like these. These are really nice. And these kind of remind me of my beaded guitar string bracelets that I've done before. And this little thing, it's a color gallery jewelry, and there's all kinds of ideas. I really like these, and I think I might make some earrings like this right now. They're not going to be exactly like this, but they're going to kind of be inspired by this picture. And this little thing about pony beads, when you look on the back, you see those earrings? They have little tassels. I'm not usually a tassel fan, but I have some tassels that I need to do something with. And I think I may make some earrings out of some wood beads that I have and those tassels. These bracelets remind me of some of the bracelets that I showed a group of little girls between the ages of 4 and 7. It was at Fairy Camp, and I have a video all about that. But I taught them how to make memory wire bracelets out of some pony beads that actually was donated from me. They were just plastic beads and they had fun with those. But let me gather my supplies for these earrings and these earrings. And let's get busy. All right, I'm going to concentrate on these little guys here first. So I have my ear wires already in here. And then I'm going to need some head pins. I'm going to need some wire. I'm using, this is 20 gauge wire. And I found these howlite beads. And in the picture, they're kind of an oval shape. These are more of a rectangular shape. And then I also had some little howlite beads. So I am going to use those. But I think I'm going to do a little bit different. I want to use these bead caps that I got from my bargain bead box a couple of months ago to separate these out. To me, I almost think it needs a separation there. So I've got the bead cap, one for each earring. We're going to need some jump rings. And then I'm trying to figure out what beads I want. These look like really tiny beads. Let's see if it says what. It doesn't really say what size those are. But I have, like, these are a These are a 12, and these are a 11, so they're close to the same. And then I have these 6/0 beads. So I don't know if I want to use the bigger ones. I've already strung them up, or the littler ones. So we'll have to see. Maybe leaning toward the bigger ones, but then if you think about it, I'm going to have 3 of these strands, so maybe we should use the littler ones. We'll decide in a minute. Sometimes that's what happens. But the first thing I want to do is do the first part of this, and this is where you're going to need your wire, your beading wire. And of course you need all those pliers that I always use, my flat nose, my flush cutters, and then my round nose pliers. And we're going to start by putting your beads on here. And whoops. And then I'm going to make a loop with a messy wrap. Most of my stuff I like to do with messy wrap because I like the organic look the best. And to me, that almost looks like, you know, just like a bird's nest or something. I like the messiness in the wrap. And sometimes my wraps are a little messier than others. And this one actually is turning out to be more neater than I want, but that's okay. But I just need to get this tucked in there. I think I have it tucked in there. All right, and then I just slide the beads down. Whoops, sorry. I'm sure that was bad on your ears. I'm so sorry. Oh, man. Klutzy here. My mom didn't name me Grace for nothing. That's my nickname. Anyway, so we got that part down. Now we want to do a loop with a messy wrap up here. And what you could do, I'm not going to do it with this, but you could even, like if this was more round, because I kind of want this to spin, you could even take the wire and kind of wrap it around that bead, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to wrap it in a messy fashion here. Clip it off. Tuck it in. And we have the first section of our earring. Just need to get an ear wire to put on there. I'm just going to open this up and make sure I got the right, whoop, that's upside down, although that would work, but that is not the design today. Okay, so I got the first part of one earring. Now we have to make a decision. I am going to need that. You got to remember, we're going to have 3 of these on here. I think this will be a little overpowering with 3. So I think we're going to go with this. One other thing that we need to keep in mind is how long do we want these tassels? When I look at this picture here, they are quite long. I'm not for sure if I want them that long. Let me just set this there. I might want them just a little shorter, maybe a little bit longer than that. I'll go a couple more beads. But I think I like the shorter look. By the way, some of these beads don't necessarily fit on these. I think that's as long as I'm going to go. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11 beads. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and then 1 is 11. So we've got those 2. I got to do one more. And I'm starting with the silver and red. By the way, I really like red and turquoise together. I just think they make each other pop. One thing about these little magazines or pamphlets that they have, I think Michael's has them too, is that, you know, if you have a hard time designing, you can look at these and just get inspired on what to do. You can do exactly what is in these little magazines, these little pamphlets. Well, this bead don't want to go on there. But you don't have to. It just kind of gets your creative juices going a little bit. All right, have them all strung up there. Now the next thing we do is we got to make a little loop, and I'm going to use this jump ring to hook it on because I think it gives it more movement when you do that. And this is just like doing an earring. Okay, one down, two to go. Always hold on to that or it'll go flying across the room and potentially poke somebody in the eye. That would not be good. Didn't do that one too well there. There we go. One more. All right. Whoops, that one didn't look good, but I'll fix it. I thought about getting me one of those looper things, but I've heard mixed reviews. All right, so I'm going to open this clasp, or this jump ring, which I need to get my little tool. All right, open that up. String these through. 1, 2, and 3. String this one. Close her up, and we have an earring. Oh, those turned out really cool. Let me get the other one done. All right, I've got the earrings completed, and I did something else. Let me just refresh your memory on the inspiration here. And here are the earrings. I love the way they turned out. Aren't they fun? But then look what I did. I made a necklace to match. Isn't that fun? What I did with this, instead of just straight wiring, I actually brought the wire down. I wrapped it around this bead and then the bead there. So you have this fun little piece. I love the way that turned out. So these are the next earrings, and I've been digging around. I've been looking for some specific beads, and I haven't been able to locate them. I don't know what I did with them, but wait till you see what I have come up with. So I've had these tassels that I just put on these ear wires. They were just simple, and I didn't put them in my shop. I haven't really done anything with them. So that's what I'm going to use as the tassel for this. Now, they have wooden beads here, so I wanted to use wooden beads. I'll show you those in just a minute. But the wooden beads that I chose, their holes are kind of big, so I needed something, a bead cap or some other bead to go with it so my wiring won't go inside the bead. So I found these crystals. All my bead caps are really tiny, and they're not going to work with these beads I'm getting ready to show you. But these little pink crystals will work really well. Of course, I'm going to reuse these ear wires. And then, here are the beads. Ready? They're giant. They're very lightweight, though. And these are not going to be earrings for just anybody. Some people don't like big earrings, but those of you that love big earrings, these are going to be fun. I thought about mixing my metals like I do quite often, but I'm not going to this time. So I have 20 gauge gold tone wire, And I think what I'm going to do is just put a bead, a ginormous bead, and then I'm going to make a loop at the bottom to hang the tassel on. Like so. And I'm wiring it in a messy sort of fashion. And I am going to use a jump ring to hang the tassel. You don't have to, but I think you get more movement that way. So let me tuck this guy in here. I think that's going to work for that. See how big the holes are? So now I need to do the same thing on this side. And let's see, we'll do it this way. I don't need to make quite the big loop that I made in that one. All right, and then we have our ear wire, so I can go ahead and put that on there since I already have it opened up. All right, now I'm ready to put the tassels on. Let's see, I got my jump ring. Just add them to the earrings. And you'll kind of notice on this one, I didn't wrap it fat enough, but it's going to work. Aren't those fun? Oh, wow. And they're really not very heavy. These wooden beads are pretty light. In fact, I'll put them on for you. Let me get these babies finished. Wow. Now these make a statement. They are fun. Oh, wow. Go out on the town, dancing or whatever. Don't you love them? I can hardly feel that they're on there, and I actually have pretty sensitive ears when it comes to very weighted things on my ears. But these are a lot of fun. And here's what the other set looks like. It's very much of a statement piece too. You know, right now, a lot of us aren't able to go into work, but we're working online, and so we're dressing from the waist up. So this would be a really fun ensemble to wear if you just need to dress from the waist up. And these earrings would definitely be fun also. So, you know, I hope this inspires you to go and look around, check out Pinterest and other places online. When you go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby, pick up one of these brochures and look through it. Maybe you'll get inspired to make something. Remember, these inspired these. When you look at them, you think, oh, there's no way they're the same, but they are. Same technique. Anyway, I hope you go try this stuff and get inspired. And let me know, which is your favorite? Do you like this ensemble? Or are you a big earring type of gal? Would you wear these? I didn't think I would, but I don't know. I might wear these to the right occasion. Anyway, let me know in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. Subscribe to my channel. Mostly, though, I hope you all have a fantastically wonderful day. This is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo signing out for now. Bye-bye.